Good morning, everybody. Thank you all for joining us for this special occasion. It's our first time. It's our media breakfast recognition from the city of Laredo, and we truly appreciate your hard work and dedication in keeping, of course, our community informed. Your coverage every single day plays a vital role in shaping public awareness. And of course, today we want to take a moment to recognize your contributions with the city of Laredo and just in general, just your hard work that you do every day. And I'm going to go back and forth in English and in Spanish. So, muy buenos días a todos. Gracias por acompañarnos en este reconocimiento tan especial. Es la primera vez un desayuno para los medios de comunicación en nuestra comunidad. Realmente apreciamos su arduo trabajo y dedicación para mantener informada a nuestra comunidad. La cobertura que ustedes hacen pues juega un papel muy vital en la información y de la conciencia pública. Y hoy pues queremos tomarnos un momento para reconocer todas sus contribuciones. At this time, I would like to welcome our Mayor of the City of Laredo, Mayor Dr. Victor Treviño, who will say a few words. En estos momentos me gustaría dar la bienvenida al alcalde de la ciudad de Laredo, el Dr. Victor Treviño, quien dirá unas palabras. Mayor.
Thank you. Good morning, Dr. Victor Treviño, Mayor for the City of Laredo. I do want to thank the media as our partners on informing the public. As we have all seen through COVID, the information that exists is crucial in the everyday lives of the people and impacts them in a very real way. And as most of you know, I believe in letting the people know the facts, irrespective of the popularity of certain policies. This is where the character of professionalism comes in. And I appreciate all of you for all your hard work as we continue to work through the challenges that are being put before us. And as we know recently, there's a lot of information to share, a lot of things that are happening internationally. So this is important. We need to keep our public informed. We also need to keep our public informed when it comes to local policies regarding referendums and projects that the city has. It is important for the people to know what they're going to vote for. So I believe in the media putting out this information, and we appreciate all their efforts. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mayor. And also on behalf of our city management, we have Assistant City Manager, Mr. Steve Landin, and he'll also say a few words too.
Good morning, everyone. Steve Landin. I'm one of the assistant city managers here for the city of Laredo, and many of you all may recognize me before. I used to be the fire chief. I was in the fire department 30 years. The last 12 were in the position of fire chief, and I came back in August 1st of 2022 as an assistant city manager, and so I'm happy to be here. And I also want to take the opportunity to thank you all, because you all are the vital link between us and the people of Laredo. It's important that they hear our message because we put out messages, as Mayor Dr. Treviño has said a second ago. We want to keep you informed. And we had many, many briefings through COVID where you got to see emergency management in action. And Dr. Mayor Treviño would address the public using the media to be able to get the voice and the facts out to the public. In today's society, there is a lot of opinions in society. People take sides without knowing the facts. And so as the city approaches you as a medium to get that information, the facts out, we ask you all to put them out the way we give them to you, because when you start adding spice to it, then the interpretation changes. And as the former emergency management coordinator, when I was the fire chief, I always had a very, very structured way of releasing information that maintained past my service into the service of Chief Hurd and the mayor as the emergency management director, being the voice of the city. His role as the emergency management director and mayor is that he's the official voice. He sends those messages out in a coordinated fashion. It's when other outlets start adding spice to it that things get confusing. And so in an effort to make things clear, we try to give it to you clearly. And then, of course, there's other people out there that will add and distort the meaning of the information. So we ask of you your continued cooperation, your continued support as we inform the public of the facts. The facts are very important, and just the changing of one word as we are considering versus we are doing. Very, very big difference. And sometimes somebody will grab onto that word that is a definite word or vice versa and change the meaning of the message. So in an effort to remain connected to you, the city, through Noraida and the mayor and all the management team want to come to you to continue to nurture our relationship with you, to know that it's okay to ask us the tough questions, and we're committed to giving you the answer, even if it hurts sometimes. I always used to say when I was fire chief, ask me, even if I'm going to tell you the way it is. And sometimes the adversarial pushback is pushback because some people don't like the truth, and they make up a different truth. And so we want to give you the facts, and there will be negative energy that will push back, and usually they come from individuals with agendas. Don't let those people use you to accomplish their negativity. Remain neutral and give them the facts. I thank you for your time, and I appreciate the work you all do every day. Thank you very much.
Thank you to our Assistant City Manager, Mr. Steve Landin. The city is growing, and we all see that. We all have a lot more work, and I say we because we are also communicators, and we're in your shoes as well. I was in your shoes as well, right, for many, many years. So I understand what you guys need. I understand what it takes, right, to send that information out. So we're all in partnerships here. We're partners. We're friends. We have to work together in order to, make a difference in our community, and that's what we're here for. Before we move on to the recognitions, though, we're going to do that at the very end. I do have some stuff. I told you all that if you come, I had a lot of stories for y'all to cover. And so that's how I entice you to come in, right? So before we move on to the recognitions, we'll take this opportunity. We wanted to highlight upcoming events that we hope you will consider covering, as they are going to have a very significant impact in our community. And these are happening within this month and next month. The city's moving very quickly, and we have a lot of work to do. So antes de pasar a los reconocimientos, nos gustaría aprovechar esta oportunidad a destacar los próximos eventos que esperamos que consideren cubrir, ya que tendrán un impacto muy significativo en nuestra comunidad. I'm going to go through the whole presentation, and if you all have questions, we're going to do that at the end, okay? We're more than happy to answer any. And then, of course, we will be available for interviews afterwards on any of the stories that we talk about here, okay? So the first one, I'll just start going. The first one is the federal legislative trip to Washington, D.C. That's happening next week. We actually leave pretty soon. It's the one before that. There you go. Thank you. It'll be from March 9th through the 13th. This is the first on our list right now. It is very crucial, this trip, for advocating for Laredo's need at the federal level. We just got back from the trip in Austin. The delegation will engage with key federal agencies and representatives to discuss important issues, including infrastructure, economic development, border security, public health, and cultural initiatives. If we go to the next slide, we're going to see some of the agencies and organizations that we will meet while we're there. That includes Environmental Protection Agency, the Department of Housing and Urban Development. We have the Department of Energy, the National Endowment for the Arts and Humanities, Department of Health and Human Services, Department of Agriculture, Customs and Border Protection, U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. We also will meet with FEMA, Federal Emergency Management Agency, various embassies as well through the Chamber of Commerce. They're actually going to be with us as well. They're going to be part of the delegation, and also, of course, with local representatives that represent us in Washington, D.C. So the goal is to secure funding for different projects, partnerships, and, of course, policy support for key city projects. And I know the mayor has a list that he would like to discuss as well. So, la delegación se va a reunir con todas esas agencias que estamos mencionando para discutir temas importantes, incluyendo infraestructura, desarrollo económico, seguridad fronteriza, salud pública y también iniciativas culturales. On the next slide, the second item that I wanted to talk about also is the Kite Festival. It'll also happen next week. That's happening March 12th. It is a favorite for everyone, and I know all of you all cover this event. It is a family-friendly event taking place during spring break. Now, the festival begins, like I mentioned, Wednesday, March 12th. It starts at noon. Where there's going to be lots of activities for all ages. But later in the evening, the Parks and Recreation Department is going to host the first concert in the park for this year until 10 p.m. So it'll be an all-day event. So it's full of entertainment, community engagement. So es el Festival del Papalote de Laredo, empieza el miércoles, el 12 de marzo, con muchas actividades para toda la familia, y es un evento que siempre están ustedes presentes. The next one is, this one's really important for us, and we really need your help with this one. It is going to be really unique to our city. It's the Wall That Heals. It's the Vietnam Veterans Memorial Exhibit. In order for the city of Laredo to get this, we've worked very hard in order for this to come to our city and have it displayed. A lot of big cities get to do this, but Laredo has never done this before. So this is our first time bringing this amazing exhibit, and all of our veterans are super excited about this because they're able to also join into so many things, as well as our mayor. So this is the 3/4 scale replica of the Vietnam Veterans Memorial that exists in Washington, D.C. It's a traveling exhibit, includes a mobile education center. It offers visitors a chance to pay tribute and learn about the sacrifices made by the Vietnam War veterans. The exhibit is free, and it's open to the public. It will be open 24 hours a day. Just like if you're in Washington, D.C., you always are welcome to go. So this is what's going to be very unique to us. We are looking for volunteers, so that's where we're going to need help promoting this as well. We're looking for young people to volunteer. We do have a lot of our veterans volunteering because they will do watch, right? They will have to be, in order for us to have it open 24/7, we need as many volunteers as possible. So this is an amazing opportunity, and it's really, again, very unique experience for everyone, not just, our veterans, but everyone in our community as well. The next one is even more important for us, not that one, that one. It's our bond referendum. This is coming up very quickly, and you will start seeing a lot of information that the city of Laredo will start pushing out about the bond by next week, if not in 2 weeks. And so this is, it is the 2025 bond referendum, a major investment here in our Laredo's future. The bond is $417 million, and it covers 3 different things. We have public safety, which is fire and police department infrastructure, emergency management, and public safety enhancement. We also have health and wellness, which includes the public health clinic expansions at the Cedar Clinic, affordable housing and seniors, and community health services, as well as public infrastructure, which we're going to start seeing a lot of money towards street paving and rehabilitation projects to improve mobility. Early voting happens already next month, so April 22nd through the 29th, and of course, Election Day is on May the 3rd. Residents are encouraged to review all of the projects and proposals. They're on our website right now as we speak, including all of the city committees and all their meetings. Everything is there for you all to view, but you'll start seeing an actual page that we're going to start putting out where all of that information will live as well. So be on the lookout, because we will start pushing this information out. Now, You will not see the city of Laredo, because it is a bond referendum. The city of Laredo is not able to ask or push to say, vote for the bond. We're not going to be able to do that. It is not legal. Legally, we can't do that. But you will see other groups, other people that are for it, that will ask people to vote for XYZ, right? And so you will see a lot of information from us as to what the project does and why we need the growth. And so, and just I guess a quick note, Mayor, is the fact that we haven't gone into a bond referendum in 20 years. So that's something to think about as well, okay? And that's all of the things that we had for you guys. Do you guys have any questions on any of these? Mayor and I or anyone else are here to stand by for any of those as well. Do you have any questions, any concerns on any of these? Nope? Well, if not, then that's fine. We'll be available for interviews. The mayor will be available for interviews as well. So I would like to then do what we're here for, to recognize you all, right? So we're going to start with our recognitions and our diplomas. So if I can have my staff help me with that real quick. They have the list. And we're going to be doing it right here. So I'll call your name, the mayor. Mayor, if I can have you in the middle, we'll take a picture over here. And then we'll go one by one, okay? So I'm going to mention who's here representing your company, and then we'll mention the company for that, okay? Would you want to do this part? And then I can just, you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay.
If we may have Ms. Miriam Salinas and Judith Rayo from Univision Laredo step forward. Tú tomas las fotos. Just, Gaby, just. No, que no tapes a Juan. Yeah, we can do a group. If we may have Ms. Marisa Rodriguez Limon and Daniel from KGNS Telenoticias. Yes, Daniel as well. Lisa Ligarza also joining us. Everyone from. We will share the pictures with you as well. From Laredo Morning Times, Mr. Zach Davis and Maria Ruiz, please. JR Noticias, Mr. Juan Rodriguez. Mr. Rogelio Guzman, Noticias en la Frontera, representing. Rogelio wears several hats, but we thank him for always being with us. Creativa Media, please. We have Ruth Rodriguez de Cuellar. Mr. Miguel Lopez. Everybody, yes. Rubén Bazán. Nancy Sandoval. Since we have both radio stations under them, I'm going to give you this one as well, which is 107.3, and you have Stereo 91. No queremos caras moradas por aguantarse. One more, one. Rogelio es parte de ellos de igual forma. ¿Con Gaby? Gaby se va. Ok, ¿con Juan? Ok. From Periódico El Líder, señor Juan Manuel Reyes Cruz, por favor. ¿Está como líder? Y el... Y su otro...
JM Noticias.
JM Noticias, perdón. Radio United. Silo, Carlos Rodríguez.
Thank you all for being here. There's more food if you want some. You want seconds, thirds, you're more than welcome to. We will be available. I do want to mention one more story that I did not put in here is we are at the Laredo Water Museum. If you've never been here, we can definitely give you a little tour, walk around. This museum will be open for spring break where we're actually going to have I believe it's a camp, right, for the kids? It's a program that they're gonna have. So if we can push that out as well, that will be awesome. This place is amazing. The staff here is great. It's also open for schools if they wanna come and do a little field trip. I mean, you've seen this place. It's actually amazing. And the outside is really cool too. They have activities for them outside. So if you want to, you're more than welcome to walk around. But again, thank you all so much for being here. It's our first time, but hopefully we can do this every single year. So thank you again.